morning everyone, welcome to the Pearl Report. Today we are going to discuss the CSR practice on the environmental aspects that our Hong Kong airport has to. So what is CSR? The corporate social responsibility is the business practice that involves initiatives that can benefit our society. So this business CSR can vary from a wide range of different practices, from donating money to the charities or to involve some green practice in their daily operations. They can be divided in 4 directions. One is the environmental aspects, and the second one is philanthropy. The third one is some ethical labor practice, and the fourth is volunteering. Today we are going to investigate the environmental aspects. For the case study, we will look at the Hong Kong International Airport for some positive aspects and negative aspects, and then we will make some recommendations on the nowadays practice. Now let's go and have a look. The Hong Kong International Airport, which is named as the Chek Lap Kok Airport, is located on the Lantau Island of Hong Kong. It is a 2-terminal and 2-runway facility, which generates numerous social and economic value for the city. To meet with the future demand, the airport is going to expand into a 3-runway system, which will allow it to handle the future traffic demand until the year of 2030. For the management, it is managed by the Airport Authority Hong Kong, which is owned by the Hong Kong SAR government. So now we'll send our reporters Kelvin and Tammy to the airport for a deeper investigation, and they will show you what the airport has done in a positive ways.
Hong Kong International Airport operates the escalator in the energy-saving model and maintain only one escalator at each lift floor in the long office hour. Also, the use of modern glass facades and building envelope, it can reflect the heat and reduce the cooling loads. And Hong Kong International Airport can use less air conditioning under this situation. Hong Kong International Airport make good use of the roof skylight to take advantage of the natural light during the daytime, and the light sensor will reduce the indoor light automatically when there is enough daylight. The buildings in Hong Kong International Airport are environmental friendly. In the use of the light bulb, the Hong Kong International Airport replaced the traditional light to the 100,000 LEDs in the passengers terminal at the end of the 2014. And so we believe that Hong Kong International Airport can have a good electronic efficiency in this structure. Also, Hong Kong International Airport has 320 sets 4-in-1 recycling bin installed in the public area of the terminal building. And so we believe that the passengers will divide their rubbish before they throw the rubbish in the recycling bin.
Being one of the top 10 airports in the world, Hong Kong International Airport not only focuses on the airline development, but also focuses on its environmental issues. To maintain a sustainable development of a green airport, Hong Kong International Airport focuses on 3 main principles, which is 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. For reducing usage of fuel, electricity, and other resources is emphasized. One of the main reductions is reducing waiting planes' electricity usage to alleviate carbon dioxide emission. To reduce the emission of air pollutants by turnaround aircrafts, Hong Kong International Airport provides energy to all the turnaround planes by the fixed ground power and preconditioned air system, which are already installed at the beginning of HKIA construction. In 2010, Airport Authority and about 40 business partners made pledge to reduce carbon emission by 25% per workload unit by 2015. This pledge makes HKIA a leader in carbon reduction. Now, it is the first airport in the world to commit to an airport-wide carbon reduction target. It is also the first volunteer in the sector to make this reduction pledge. Furthermore, replacement of electric power vehicles will be done by 2017. For current fuel use, biodiesel, so-called B5 oil, is required to be the only fuel for all vehicles in airside saloon. This B5 biodiesel significantly reduces dark smoke emission by up to 50%. It is the fact that waste cooking oil are collected and recycled into biodiesel every month since March 2008, which can enter the next environmental focus, recycle. For recycle, grey water is recycled for watering plants and food waste is turned into soil fertilizer. As mentioned, waste cooking oil is also one of the sources of making biofuel. To encourage the voluntary recycling of paper, glass, plastic, and aluminum cans, 320 sets of 4-in-1 recycling bins have been placed inside the terminal building, while plastic bag is distributed to airport restaurants to encourage food waste separation. Triple water system is the main adoption in reuse. 3 major water sources are fresh water, seawater, and treated wastewater. Seawater is reused for flushing toilets and as a cool-down medium in the air conditioning systems of the whole building. While wastewater from terminal building kitchens, washroom sinks, and aircraft catering and cleaning activities is reused for landscape irrigation. After installing triple water system, annual freshwater demand has decreased by around 50%.
After our reporters reporting, we have invited the Hong Kong University's professor and a representative from the World Wildlife Fund to explain another perspective to showing that there may be some problems on the CSR aspects that our airport has performed.
Reclamation plays an important role in land supply in Hong Kong for the urban development since it produces valuable land around the harbour areas. Hong Kong International Airport Core Development Program is one of the major reclamation projects in Hong Kong. The Airport Core Program involves the formation of 1669 hectares of land.
Reclamation have adverse effect on the marine environment and marine ecology from dredging works. Marine dredging is now the most frequently used methods in sea reclamation. Dredging is defined as raising material from the bottom of a water-covered area to the surface and pumping it over distance.
Reclamation activities normally take place along the coast and near shore marine habitats, such as the sandbanks, mudflats, etc. It will also cause permanent loss of marine habitats and influence the habitat types of the coastal and terrestrial origin. There are both direct and indirect impact on the marine system. Direct effects include the removal of habitat. For example, coral will not be able to survive due to the high turbidity which arises from reclamation activities. Indirect effects include the release of contaminated sediments from dredging operation that may also cause harm to human health, such as the risk of acute toxic effects. Apart from affecting the marine ecosystem and water quality, there is also air pollution. There are large amounts of pollutants are also discharged from reclamation activities. During the process of reclamation, rock extraction and excavation emitted dust. The air quality was deteriorated as a result of the dust and particularly generated during the unloading of fuel material. The effect was so significant and can affect the workers on site. Workers off-site receptors, such as people using the adjacent road, land, and working in the neighboring areas within 100 meters of the site.
In the past decades, the Chinese white dolphin has faced numerous threats in Hong Kong. In the year of 2003, there are originally 158 dolphins. But after 10 years, in the 2013, there are only 62 left. We can see that they decreased more than half, so that with the third runway project, we believe that it will be seriously harmed by the construction of the projects. From the research paper, we can see that there are massive land reclamation of 650 hectares within the dolphin habitats. And the reclamation site is less than 1 kilometer close to the marine park. It is clearly that they must be harmed, as the only 1 kilometer is too close in the marine systems. And moreover, although it is not in the right middle of the habitat, but it is between the traveling corridor of the three, so that they will block their travelings, and it will affect that as they may move to other habitats and rather to decrease its numbers in Hong Kong. You can also see this in the figures that we show. It is clear that there are improvements for the environmental aspects of the airports. So now we can look at some overseas examples to have a reference.
Firstly, let's see Zurich Airport in New Zealand. Zurich Airport takes air and noise pollution seriously. They underwent a voluntary emissions and they are airport carbon accredited by the Airports Council International Europe. Moreover, they charge fees for the aircraft noise and utilize noise mapping and measurement program. They also make contribution to the water quality. Rainwater is used for toilet flushing and water results from the aircraft will be purified. We can see that Zurich Airport meets the highest corporate social responsibility, which is philanthropic responsibilities, as they engage in voluntary emissions to aid the environment and also contribute to the society. Besides, Dubai Airport has good CSR reputation too. They encourage airlines to use more environmentally friendly aircraft. For example, they increase in charge for noisy aircraft and reduce in charge for quiet aircraft. Dubai Airport also concerns about issue of climate change by participating in the Earth Hour campaign. To achieve a higher level of CSR, they establish an advanced study and try to turn itself to a self-sustaining energy user and producer by looking into technology like solar bonds and waste to energy. To conclude, we can see Hong Kong Airport doing well in CSR like green design of the building and also the sense of environmental friendly. However, it can do better by referencing overseas countries to attain higher in CSR.
After the discussion from different perspectives, I think we can have a more understanding on these issues. If you are interested, you can dig into their website for further information. Thank you for watching. See you next week.